Hey, it is Sunday. I hope you guys are all well. This is Synetta, and thanks for tuning into my channel. So I'm just going to do something real quick to my face before I step out to go to my mom's. I'm cooking dinner for my mom. My mom has cooked dinner every Sunday for years and years and years. You guys have heard me say that before. So I called her last night and I said, I want to cook for you today. Give you a break. Sometimes we'll take a break and go out to eat or whatever, but I am going to cook for her. I was going to cook at home, but then I thought, then I have to carry hot pots and stuff, and I'm just going to cook at her house. So today I want to talk about, serving. And somebody mentioned that I'm not looking in the camera when I talk. I apologize. I don't even know where the camera is. I don't know if I'm supposed to be looking over here or what. So I did tell her I will work on that. But I can't find my primer. I don't know where it's at. But anyway, I was going to prime my lids, but that's okay. So I want to talk about serving others, and we all have gifts. I know some people will say, and I've heard people say before, you know, I don't know what my gifts and talents are. We all have a portion of gifts, all of us. And our gifts are to be shared with other people, right? And a long time ago, years ago, I talked about this book, and I have it right here. I'm going to show it to you in a second. It's called 29 Gifts. And the story is about this lady who got a deathly ill diagnosis of some sort. Okay, she was very sick. And then one day she was compelled to serve her community. So she went around the community just sharing her gift of positivity. She began being positive and just sharing her presence with the people at the local flower shop. And just showing up for other people in various ways. Some of her gifts were sometimes monetary. Oftentimes it was just a kind note, a kind word. And over a period of time, a short period of time, this lady began to feel better. And so she was like, I'm onto something. I am going to continue to give. And, you know, it's kind of selfish, like you're giving to make yourself feel better. But you've also made the other person feel better. Serving others brings joy to our heart to do an act of kindness, but it then also blesses the other person. So it's not selfish in a way. I mean, in a way it is, but it's a good selfish, if that makes sense. So this book by Cammie Walker is called 29 Gifts. How a month of giving can change your life. And I did this before for a month straight. And what I was surprised by and what I realized is we give all the time. But the idea is to be more conscious of it. So like if you receive a phone call from a friend and she just wants to chat about an issue or whatever, and you listen to her, you talk to her, you don't really think about that as giving. But it is. You gave your time. You gave a listening ear. You gave, you know, possibly some good advice. We give all the time. But the idea is, like I said, is to be conscious of it. So I want to challenge all of you, and I've done this video before with this book, to set out intentionally to give and be conscious of your giving. When you greet your friends, you greet them with a hug. That's giving. You gave a hug, right? And we don't think about it. We're like, it's just a hug. Giving of yourself has so many benefits. There's a scripture in the Bible. I want to pull it up. It's in Luke chapter 6 and 38. It says, give, and it will be given unto you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, will be poured into your lap. For with the same measure you use, it will be measured to you. Kind of goes with that. You reap what you sow. So if you are conscious of just giving, I'm going to give of my time. And that could be, volunteering, but it doesn't have to be that extensive. I mean, just little acts of kindness. Serving others is giving, right? You see somebody pushing their groceries to their cart, or older person or whatever. You can give by taking that cart back for them. It does something for your soul. It does something for your spirit. Just lifts your spirit. And I want to encourage you, if you're down in the dumps for whatever reason, going through a hard time or something, giving of yourself will bring you out of that. With the same measure you give, God will put you on somebody's heart to give to you. So today, my act of service is, instead of just going over to my mom's house, I never have to bring anything. I just show up and eat, right? But today, I'm providing a whole meal, and I'm cooking it for her and for whoever else joins us. To give her a break, and we all get to enjoy it. It's for her, but we all get to enjoy it. So again, this book is called 29 Gifts. And in the end of the story, the lady was completely healed. Whatever she was dealing with, I can't remember now, she was healed. So giving and acts of service is healing. You take care of others in small ways, God will take care of you in bigger ways. And when I look to give to someone, it's not to say you're less than me, so I'm going to bless you with some money. You can give to someone who has more than you, who's doing better than you. And I put that in quotations because, I mean, nobody's better than the next person. But how we perceive people to be okay. Like, they're okay, they got money, they don't need anything. Plant a seed into that person. You don't know what they're going through, right? Just because on the outside everything looks good, inside they may be struggling with something, and just your small act of kindness might do something so radical inside of that person's spirit. And it's not for you to know. You just plant the seed and go on, and just trust that you bless them. And you feel good about it. And you just know that you made them feel better. I'm not going to do nothing to my brows. That's it. To my face. Quick little face. Today's the first day I started wearing earrings again, because I have wore pair earrings, and they have my earlobes so sore. So today, yesterday I wore earrings again for the first time. But anyway, you guys, so this week I want to encourage you to think outside the box of giving. You might say, you know what, I don't have anything to give. You may not have money to give. It doesn't have to be money. When you give a compliment to somebody, what did I just say? When you give a compliment to somebody, that makes them feel good, right? Do it intentionally, not just a compliment where you don't really mean it, but the next time you give a compliment to somebody, think about that. It's an act of service. It's giving. You gave a compliment. And then what'll happen is we'll just get you. This is a 60-day or a 30-day challenge. The book is. And she had a website and everything where you could go on and record what you gave or whatever. And it's not to brag or anything, but it's just to bless others, help others with ideas. But when you do that, you'll just develop this natural sense of giving. We give all the time. But it'll just help you look for ways to give. You'll just be, okay, before you leave your house and say your prayers in the morning, you'll be like, Lord, help me to give. Help me to look for opportunities to give. Open up my eyes. And that will be your motive. Give a smile to the person that you cross on the sidewalk. Like intentionally look them in their face and smile and say hello. That's giving a smile, right? You gave a smile today. You gave a compliment today. You held the door open for somebody. These are things we do all the time. I'm just encouraging you to be conscious of it. Look for ways to do it. It'll make you feel so good on the inside. Brightening up somebody else's day will make you feel good on the inside. Even if you're having a bad day, if you're struggling, you know, we've all gone through grief and death of loved ones. I see it on my timeline on Facebook all the time. People are just struggling with grief. One of the ways to get through that, because it's an ongoing thing, but just give of yourself in the best way you know how. Share your gifts with other people. You have a gift of gab, then have a call somebody up and have a conversation. God put you on my heart, and I just want to share with you whatever. And bless them with your gift of gab. If you have a gift of writing, write a beautiful letter to someone and mail it. Snail mail, like they can open it up and read it. So many different ideas I could share with you guys on how to give. But this week or whenever you see this video, get it in your head. Make it up in your mind that I'm going to be of service today. My goal this week is to be of service to others. That neighbor, you know, like how they have those services where you can order your groceries online. Go to your neighbor and say, hey, because a lot of older people don't use that service because they don't like the internet, and ordering online, it makes them nervous. You be that service for them. Do you have a grocery list? You know, I see that you go to the store once a week, every other week. I would love to do that for you today, or the next time you go to the grocery store, so that you don't have to go. Whatever. You know your neighbors. You know their comings and goings and who you have living next door to you or across the street. If you have an elderly person next door, or that single mom with those kids, or it could be a couple. Couples need breaks too from them for their kids, and they, you know, hey, just wondering tonight when the kids come home from school or whatever, if I could help them with their homework. And they may be like, no, that's okay. But you offered. Think of ways that you can help your neighbors, just the people just around you. When the trash man comes and all the trash cans are at the curb, take your neighbor's trash can back to their house. I live on a hill, and dragging my trash can, I would love it if one day somebody dragged my trash can back up to my house. You know what I'm saying? Be of service. It will make you feel so good, and it will bless others. And another thing about giving is it is contagious. You know, like if I'm in the drive-through line and I get ready to pay and they say the person behind you or the person ahead of you paid for your meal or whatever, I'll be like, oh my gosh, I'm going to do that the next time. Or I might do it at that moment. We'll pay for the person behind me. Or you know what I mean? Giving is contagious. If someone does something nice to you out of the blue, it will compel you to look for ways to do something nice for others because you knew how that made you feel, right? Okay, I'm going to get out of here. I hope that was helpful. I hope that encouraged you, inspired you. Like I said, we do this stuff all the time anyway, unconsciously without thinking about it, but make it a conscious effort. Look for ways. Challenge yourself to get outside of yourself. No matter what you're feeling like, it will make you feel so much better. Okay, you guys, that's all I have. Thanks for tuning into my channel. Don't forget to leave a comment below. Click the like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. I really would appreciate it. And I will see you guys in my next one.